some more breaking inputs coming in. A plea has been filed in the Supreme Court post the Lucknow court incident. The plea seeks production of hardcore criminals, VVIP prisoners via video conferencing. It states that the court complex and places outside prison are not safe for hardcore criminals. To give us more details of this plea, I'm also joined in by Ananya Bhatnagar on the phone line. Ananya, take us through the details of this plea. Having said that, also important to establish that Jeeva's killing may seem to be the immediate trigger, but courtrooms have witnessed similar killings in the past too.
Well, definitely, Akansha. This petition that has been filed before the topmost court of the country, in fact, also highlights various incidents that have happened in the courtrooms. In fact, not only the courtrooms, but how dreaded gangsters are killed while either they are in police custody or, in fact, while they are being taken to the courtroom. Remember what happened to Atiq Ahmed almost a month ago, where he was shot while he was in police custody, where people, dressed up as media persons came and killed him. Apart from that, what we saw in 2021 in the national capital, in the Rohini court, it was, absolute shocker where two people came in the Rohini court and killed dreaded gangster Jitendra Gogi. Following after that incident, very, very recently, if you remember what had happened in the Saket court, an advocate shot a woman in broad daylight in Saket court. So definitely, time and again, questions have been raised on, the security of, in fact, the courtrooms, not only in the national capital, but across the country itself. We also, in fact, remember how a judge, a Dhanbad judge, was also killed in a car accident, and there were a lot of suspicions that were raised on the security of judges, not only judges, advocates, but also now the courtrooms are under a scan. And this petition that has been filed before the topmost court of the country basically seeks that, all of the VVIP prisoners, or whether we talk of some high risk prisoner, as we talk in criminology, those who have risk of being killed shall be produced via video conferencing. Whether or not the Supreme Court would be entertaining this petition is something that is a matter of time, but I'll give our viewers another info that, the Supreme Court and the High Court, both the Supreme Court and the Delhi High Court are already seized of two petitions. The High Court is seized of a petition with regards to, the enhancing security in courtrooms around the national capital, while the Supreme Court is hearing a petition with already hearing a suo motu petition, in fact, which it said initiated after the Dhanbad judge killing, wherein security of advocates and courtrooms and judges is something that is the Supreme Court and the Delhi High Court are dealing in. So what happens next is something that is a matter of time. We'll get to know when the matter comes.
In fact, such a plea only goes on to indicate the lack of security at these courtrooms. Having said that, there's also been an order being passed by the Lucknow police, which goes on to order various courtrooms to have enough police security deployed at other district courts as well. Let's see, as you rightly mentioned, if the Supreme Court entertains that plea. And with